guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very informative video. I am going to show you guys all the products that I use for my skin, and my skin is, as you guys know, dry and dry combination. And also I do have acne prone skin, so you guys will know all the products that I use, and they are all very affordable. They are all from the drugstore, or you can find some online for a very cheap price. So if you guys want to know what products I use for my dry skin, just keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload. Now let's get started with the video. So first I'm going to let you guys know a little bit about my skin. I do have dry to dry combination skin and acne prone skin. So I do break out a lot, but my skin is dry. I do exfoliate my skin every day because I do wear makeup every day to work. So I have to exfoliate and get rid of all the makeup. I do exfoliate with the gentle exfoliator. I use the Biore one, the baking soda one, and it's in a white tube. I do tend to have dry cheeks, and right here is where I get the driest. My T-zone area is where I get oily. So right here, all the way to my forehead a little bit. But mostly the place where I get oily, it's right here. I hate it. So that's where I have the largest pores, and my nose. I take my makeup off with this Garnier SkinActive Micellar cleansing water. And I get the waterproof one. This takes away my mascara so good. I take off all my makeup with this that I have remaining from the cleansing wipes. I do use cleansing wipes, and then I go in with this and a cotton pad, and I love this. So this is great for dry skin. If I do go in with a mask, I use something like this or like this. You can find everything at the drugstore, so this is my drugstore edition, and this is what I mostly use. I don't really use high-end. This is the Garnier SkinActive Moisture Balm Sheet Mask. I love this. I've gone through like 2 of them. It's really moisturizing, and it just plumps up my skin because you guys know I tend to have lines right here, my smile lines, and I hate them. But this tends to plump them up and just give you a nice fresh skin before I go to sleep, or you can do this before your makeup. This is a collagen hydrogel gold mask. This has 2 parts of the mask, so you have the upper part and the lower part by your lips. And I loved it. This gave me an instant radiance effect to my skin, so you guys need to check this one out. Both of them can be found at Walmart, which I usually get my stuff, or you can find this one at Target. These are the Olay Complete All Day Moisture Cream, SPF 15 for normal skin. It has vitamins E, B3, and C. So this is the day one. I use this during the day, which I am almost out of. If you can see, I'm almost out of it. I'm going to use this last bit today in this video. And then I also have the night cream version. This is the Olay Night of Olay Firming Night Cream. So I always use this during the night. It's so good. I'm almost out of it too. I have a little bit more left. I need to go run and get another one. This one really makes my skin firm and makes it moisturized. It just doesn't feel heavy. And I always use this one before my makeup every day, so you guys need to get on it. This is only like $6.99. So if you guys see this at Walmart, make sure to grab it if you have dry combination skin. Now I'm going to get a little bit out of here. I haven't moisturized my skin, so a little bit goes a long way. Let's not mess up our eyebrows. I've recently discovered this hidden gem at the drugstore again. This is by ChapStick. This is the Total Hydration Coconut Hydration 3-in-1 Lip Care. I always use this at night when I go to sleep, and I wake up with my lips feeling softer. And I have been exfoliating them, and also I've been using my toothbrush. So I've heard that from my coworkers and friends that they do that. They brush their lips as well, so that has been working out as well. If you have dry or cracked lips, check this one out right here. It's really good. Now moving on to primers. I have 3 primers from the same brand. I've been using them for a while, And this is not sponsored by NYX, obviously, but all three primers are from NYX. This is what they look like. Two of them are very hydrating, and the other one is hydrating, but it still closes out your pores a little bit, so I love this one as well. First, I'm going to use my NYX Hydra Touch Oil Primer. I'm just gonna do a drop of this, and then I'll move on to the next one. This one is comparable to the Farsali Unicorn Drops or the Farsali Gold Elixir, which is the white one. It doesn't have the gold flakes on it, but this is a cheaper alternative that you guys can use. This is $9.99 tops at NYX, or I went to the NYX store as well. When you twist it, it automatically grabs it. So you don't use all of that, you use some of it. So I'm gonna do like 2 little drops. And that is what it looks like running down my hand. So I'm gonna put that on top of my moisturizer. And it smells so good. This is so good, especially for the drier months right now. The winter is here, so you guys need to hydrate your skin. My smile lines get really dry, I hate it. Next is another primer, and it's by NYX. This is the Hydra Touch Primer Base. This is very popular. A lot of people use this primer. I've been to the NYX store as well, and all the employees there use this. I've been using this for like 2 weeks, and I've been loving it. My skin has been loving it. I do layer my primer, so you guys know I use this one, and now I'm going to use this one. And you can do that when you have dry skin. It's very, very cooling. Like, it feels like you're putting water on your face. And right after you do this, you let it sit again for another 2 minutes. And then I do go in with a third primer, which is the NYX Angel Veil. And I usually just focus this in my T-zone. You take that much only. So that's how much I take on the T-zone. This is not gonna disrupt the other 2 primers that I put on before. So I just put it on the nose and then spread it out. All the foundations that I'm going to talk about next are all for dry combination skin. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Longwear Illuminating Foundation. So this was my jam back in the day. When I reviewed this, I couldn't stop using it. But now I've kind of forgotten about it. But I remember loving this because it would moisturize my skin and give me that luminous looking skin. It was so nice. I would always wear this. I did buy the white one, which is to make it a little bit lighter if I get a darker shade. But this is my shade right here. This is the shade Porcelain. If you are the same skin tone like me, definitely check this one out. This one is $9.99, so it is very, very affordable. The next foundation is a foundation stick. As you guys know, foundation sticks are mostly for dry combination skin types. So you guys are going to love this option. This is the e.l.f. foundation stick, and you can find this everywhere. You can find it at Target, which is where I get it, or e.l.f. online as well, and Ulta, I believe. But only Ulta online carries it. And I got this in the shade Nude. That is a spot on match right there. I love this foundation whenever my skin's feeling really dry. It just hydrates your skin, and then you do get coverage still. If you guys are on a budget, definitely check this foundation stick out. This is only $6. The next foundation is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation. I recently did a review on this foundation, and at the beginning I was a little bit skeptical about it. I wasn't really happy with it, but later on during the week when I was using it for work, I just went crazy over it. It was just very moisturizing, and it still gave me that full coverage. It has SPF 20, which is great for your skin. And this is in the shade Classic Ivory, if you guys have the same skin tone again. It has a pump, you can't go wrong with this. I got this at Target. It was around $12.99, I believe. So it is more on the higher end of the spectrum at the drugstore, but it's still very nice. The next foundation, and the foundation that I will use in this video, is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation. This is amazing right here. I got this in the shade 203 Nude Beige. And I have a review on my channel as well on this foundation if you guys want to check it out. And this foundation is just gold right here. I love it by itself. I know some people mix it with the Pro Matte, but I don't need to mix it. It's just so good. And I usually use this with the sponge. You guys see how it gave me full coverage right away? Look at that. I have redness over here and no redness. Next, I'm going to talk about 3 concealers. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Everyone knows about this concealer. This is very popular. I'm going to talk about the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. This one right here is full coverage, but it's still very creamy. This reminds me of the Kat Von D concealer. That's like $24, and this is only $8.99. You can get this online, and sometimes there's free shipping, or if you spend over $30 you can get this with free shipping. And another one that's not available at the stores is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. This is in the shade Porcelain. I love this concealer. This is very, very creamy. I love the tip on it, so you can definitely just squeeze it out and just apply it. So that's what I love about this, and this isn't drying at all. This is very, very moisturizing. So today I am going to use this and the Maybelline Fit Me. So my skin is feeling a little bit dry, so I'm just gonna put a little bit in the inner corner and then squeeze a little bit more out for the other side. And then the other one is in the shade Sand 20. This is more on the yellow side, so I'm gonna put that lower than the other one. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild makeup stick highlight. So I usually don't use these, but I did get it a few weeks ago. And I just want to put this on before I set it with powder, so I'm just gonna go like this. So this is going to give you more of a glow to your skin. This is the Milani Prep Set Glow Illuminating Powder. I love this one. This is very, very great. It still leaves you a luminous feel to your skin. This one is a little bit more drying, so this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and I got it in the shade Warm Light. This is great to keep in your purse and just touch up after you eat or something. Today I am going to use the Milani. You can get this at Walmart, Target, everywhere. And I'm just going to go in with my Morphe G8 brush and just setting under my eye quickly, because that's where I tend to crease up right away. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is the butter bronzer for a reason. It is very hydrating. It doesn't dry out your skin. So this is what it looks like. As you guys can see, I've been using it for a while. Just start blending to contour. I do have the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. I have gone through 2 of these bottles. I love these. They do run out fast. This one is only $7. I'm gonna go with the Precious Petals from Wet n Wild. I think Wet n Wild has the best highlighters at the drugstore, and they are so affordable. Look at that. That is amazing right there. For my blush today, I'm just going to use the Milani Baked Blush. and this is in Luminoso 05. I'm going to use the NYX lip liner in Natural, and I'm going to use the lip gloss today. This is from BH Cosmetics, Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.